Okay. Okay, so let me tell you about Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir and why I genuinely could not put this book down. And if you like The Martian, strap it in and buckle up because this one hits even harder, in my opinion. Oh, and by the way, today is Friday, the 20th of March, and this film is now live nationwide in a theater near you. Go see it after you watch this video. Andy Weir does this thing where he makes hard science feel like the most natural conversation in the world, and Project Hail Mary is that skill turned all the way up. You see, the premise is this. Oh, wait, a little bit of a spoiler alert, okay? The premise is this: our sun is dimming, not in a, oh, bummer, sun's getting dark. No, it's in an all life on Earth will be extinct within decades kind of way. Total wipeout. But there's a microscopic organism called astrophage, and it's eating the solar energy and spreading across the solar system. And humanity has exactly one shot to stop it. Are you hooked yet? And that shot is a lone teacher named Ryland Grace. He's a science teacher and he loves teaching kids, but he is launched on a desperate one-way mission called the Hail Mary, and he is sent to a distant star system that is somehow immune to the astrophage problem. And here's the catch. Ryland wakes up from a coma at the start of this book with absolutely no memory of who he is or where he is or why he's there. So you, as the reader, are piecing together the mission and the stakes and the man himself all at the same time. It is brilliant how Andy Weir just breadcrumbs you along, giving you enough to be hungry and curious enough. What's the next line? Okay, and there's so many that are revealed in this beautiful alternating flashback in the chapters. So one chapter we're flashing back to how it started, and then the next we're in the middle of all out space drama. But you know what? It never feels confusing. It does feel like a mystery. It's such a hero's journey. And if you're generally invested in seeing how he solves the end of the world, stay all the way to the end. I am getting ready to go see the movie right now. And the ending of this book, yes, this book will have you laughing, crying, hoping, curious, maybe even researching some of the things that they said in here, like they were mentioning the stars, the solar systems, the measuring of light, and blah, blah, blah. So good. This book had such a tender and endearing ending to it. I loved how it ended. I am leaving for the movie now. They better have kept that ending in here. It did not take me very long to read this book. And just so you know, as a sci-fi book, it's an easy read. 478 pages right there. You know what? For everything that goes on in here, I think I would say it all boils down to relationships. This is a sci-fi book that boils down to relationships. Can do it, stick it to itiveness. This book is fundamentally about problem solving. Ryland Grace is a teacher who teaches science to middle school kids, and he approaches every single crisis with curiosity instead of panic. And that energy is contagious. Oh my gosh, in our world today, could we just approach something with curiosity? Anyhow, it's weirdly optimistic. And even though the stakes are civilization ending, it's also a book about commitment and sacrifice. And in the quietest, most profound way, when nobody is making grand speeches, a solution comes forward. It's so good. Andy Weir, congratulations. There's 3 of these books, by the way. The Martian was an Andy Weir book. There's 3 books in this series. Won't you get them? Won't you read them? I read this before the movie. I'm actually leaving for the film right now. And here's the thing. Really do yourself a favor and get out to see Project Hail Mary in the theater. You know why? I know there's lots of social media about, we saw it in IMAX. There is not an IMAX within 100 miles of me. Yeah, I want to see it in IMAX, but I'm actually going to see it on the good old fashioned local movie screen. And why I encourage you to go is because in the 1970s, there was a decade, if not century defining film called Star Wars. And who knew this little sci-fi film would be so profound? I think Project Hail Mary is going to be a decade, if not century defining film for us. And I wouldn't want you to miss out on it. And amaze, amaze, amaze. Let me know if you read it and if you see it in the theater. Oh, and if you get the amaze, amaze, amaze reference. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.